Greetings, Stacy Morsels. This is Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. It's time. Today, I am watching the first season finale of Severance.
Ooh, bacon.
Episode 9, The We Are. Obviously a callback to, was it episode 4? The You Are. It's very fascinating because that was the episode in which Helly tried to kill herself. She got that message from her outie about, I'm a person, you're not. That was the moment when I really understood that whoever Helly is on the outside, she is 100% on board with what Lumen is up to. The we are clearly refers to the now fully unified MDR that is on a mission to find out as much truth as they can and to start burning Lumen down, which is going to be very fascinating considering that I'm almost certain that Helly is, if not part of the freaking board, she's close to that level within, either within the company itself or just related to the company. She is very important. We saw Mark hugging it out with Miss Cobell at Rickon's party. The writer of the new revolutionary doctrine, by the way, which is going to be fascinating. We see Irving's outie has definitely been having bleed over effects, just like any Irving has with the vision of the dripping oil, which I guess is paint.
Nothing gets past you, Einstein.
He keeps painting over and over again what looks like the hallway that Miss Casey was sent down when she was fired. And of course, we found out earlier that Casey is in fact Mark's wife, who he believes is dead. It all ties back to what PD told him in episode 2 about how there are people who are not allowed to leave. So I'm guessing that that's what that hallway is. There are certain people who they just get reset and they get sent back out as if it's their first day. It's one of the reasons why they kept having Mark and Casey have these sessions together, testing what they remember about each other. Because some part of whatever Lumen is up to, I'm guessing, involves the ability to just constantly recycle people in and out of these different severed lives that they're going to give them. Oh yeah, Miss Miss Cobell got fired herself, apparently. Obviously, Mark, when he wakes up, is going to recognize her. Well, she realizes she's talking to any Mark. And if she does, what will she do with that information? We saw her having a little bit of breakdown, crisis of faith in the previous episode because of being sort of cast aside. Will she take this as an opportunity to get back into the good graces of Kier? Or will she take this as an opportunity to further undermine Kier because she's disillusioned herself now? I love what they did with the title here.
Maybe you should talk to your sister. It's an important decision.
My sister?
Yes.
Oh, he's handling this so well. He's got to be careful about personality changes, though, because he does have a subtly different personality. That is really fascinating that Irving keeps painting the I'm going to call it the reset hallway until we get some sort of different name for it. But that is definitely not the normal elevator out. Oh, sorry if this is distracting. I kind of start doing weird things with my fingers and stuff when I'm doing some really intense thinking.
We need you nimble. We got to get down there. You're on in 20.
I was on with the board earlier. They're really grateful for this.
She's a keynote. Wow.
Gabby, this is Helena Egan.
I was right.
Helena.
I was right.
So
She's
to
a
finally
fucking
meet you.
Egan. I fucking knew it.
Likewise.
Holy shit, she's the heir to the throne. That explains also why she was 100% unfeeling when it came to talking to her or any. Convinced of the idea that they are not people. They do not matter. She is their god and they will do what she says. When they do this, they have 2 people do it. That means there's someone else here. There's someone else here on staff.
Working assholes.
Oh, Dylan.
I want to have the life change talk. I just need a pump before I die. I'll be really fast.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Any Mark might find out that Outie Mark is planning on ending him. The tension here is amazing. I love that we're getting the shots from their point of view first. Doggo! Does any Irving know what a dog is? I would imagine he does. Aw, I can feel how fluffy that dog is. Oh, his Audi loves the sound of radar. This show cooks, man. God damn, that was good.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fine if you'll excuse me.
And I have some sores on the back of my head from my bird. You might see them.
Okay.
I thought Rebecca was kind of cute at the earlier party. Why does she have to be such a weirdo? Go have a conversation.
This is gonna sound weird.
Go have a conversation. Not here.
Privately, I just have
Okay,
to...
my dearest ones, we are nearing that hour, so
Shit. Explains why Irving always felt like... Oh, shit. Yeah. Yep. You're a capable man.
Wow, 3 kids.
Couldn't have done it without a little help.
So that's what...
The idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
So that's exactly what they do.
I know.
She has a severed self just for having babies.
All of this could really make a difference.
I hope so.
Let's change some minds.
Well, I'm certainly gonna try.
Let's change some minds.
Thank you.
I literally hate you. I hate you. You know that, Mr. Senator Man?
Can you hold that?
Yes. This has got to be like it's a sign. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. No. Do not replace one God with another, especially not this one.
My brother-in-law.
And with that, I begin.
Where's Cobell? Haven't seen her in a bit.
Can I look at her
Refer
book
to
too?
as me
I can crane.
can hold over a reader heretofore called
He is holding it together remarkably well. I can't even imagine what she must be going through right now, though.
Who Are
To not just
You?
discover that you are a bad person, but that she's like basically the bad person. Oh man. So was I right in my prediction that you're a wet work operative? Hopefully retired, but I don't know. I'm a bit worried. Wow. Also his father, okay. You see though what I was talking about how like their personalities are essentially the same though, from Innie to Outie? Because he's obviously very meticulous and organized out here as well. And you can see how he's very devoted to how to put it, traditions and such.
And we, like Schrodinger, live on to wonder what it means. End of chapter.
Fucking Rickon, man.
Golf? Better than any pot.
It was transformative. Gonna have to change my name again.
Yeah. She's observant enough to know that, yeah, something's definitely wrong with you. He has to go meet his hero, though.
I don't know why my voice shakes like that.
You're
I sound
nervous.
like a sad old hamburger waiter prattling on about sauces. Hamburger waiter, what the fuck is that?
A hamburger waiter is someone who serves hamburgers.
You had to deal with Gemma's passing in the way that was best for you.
Oh,
I was scrolling through old pictures
They-
this morning and I found one.
came up with such good natural ways of him learning about these things.
Have that on you, picture.
Sure, I should.
Rickon?
Oh, sons of bitches!
You have no idea how much this has meant to me.
Information edging!
Gross, tell me more. I'm just going to check on my sister.
Oh, shit.
When you hugged me before, you suddenly became tense. What was that?
He doesn't know she uses a different name here.
Yeah, sorry, it's just...
Don't call her.
Did you
Don't
mean
call-
what you said?
Don't call her Cobel or Cobell.
Of course.
Tell me more.
Shit, she's figured it out.
You know, I'm so sorry. I'm on uncle duty for my sister, so I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Cobell.
Fuck! Fuck! So now we gotta find out what she's gonna do with that information. Is she mad enough at Egan to use it to help them, or is this her ticket back in?
Hi, can you take her for a quick sec while I talk to Mark?
Of course, love.
No.
Thank you.
No.
All right?
Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. You're an angel.
No, do not let her have the baby right now. Don't you hurt that baby. I swear to God, if you hurt that baby. The good thing is with a crying baby, it's going to be very hard for Cobell to eavesdrop.
Dad used to make me recite the 9 core principles before bed every night, which I can't say I always did happily. Sorry, Dad.
God damn it. The cult mentality extends into the family progeny. Of course it does. Cults are founded by narcissists, and a narcissist is always going to make sure that their children are perfect little copies of them.
Pure ego.
And they'll just keep on passing it along.
I took a separate job because it sounds freaking awesome.
It sounds freaking awesome, does it? Yeah, Miss Cobell hoofing it back to the office. Wow. Good thing there's no cops in this town. Oh my God, is Outside Irving not just a wet work operative? He's their fucking fixer? Or is he just researching stuff to try to... Oh shit, what are you, dude? Aw. Goodman? So we all know he's gonna be bad then. Is the name of the town Kier? They control this whole place. Stop paying attention to how hot people are. That's a good shot. That was really good framing right there. Now this idiot, this guy looks like, what's his name? The Scientology founder? Why am I blinking on his name right now?
Because that's your thing.
L. Ron Hubbard.
I remember you said to me, "It's so pretty, Daddy. Everybody in the whole world should get one."
Shit. So she put the idea in your head, huh?
Because of you. They'll all be Kier's children.
Holy fucking hell. So that's the shape of the idea.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world. Not may atone for my actions.
You're gonna finally really mean it.
And only in me shall there stay my bond.
Wow. Shit. He looks like a classic movie hitman, you know? Oh shit, it just occurred to me. Yeah, any Irving's never driven anywhere. But that's still his functional knowledge, so you should be able to figure it out.
Mark has, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumen does, what you do.
I just want to know why.
One wants to know what, one wants to know why.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife. A little before you started at Lumen.
Gemma.
It was a car accident.
Like hell it was. Maybe it was an accident though, and they just took advantage of it.
You tried to go back to teaching 3 weeks after she died. It was a disaster. She was just still in your veins.
You love somebody, they never go away. So there should be a picture of you all together.
Wonderful. She made you wonderful.
Come on, someone show him a picture. Does he know what red lights and stuff are? Because that's not functional knowledge. Wouldn't necessarily understand that. Just like, oh shit. The irony.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered. Mark S is its fucking idiot. Shit.
Milchick's actor is doing its best T-1000 right now.
Rickon knows a lot of high-end journalists in New York.
And you think that's better than the police?
Well, Lumen has their hands in so many pies.
Journalists are definitely better than the police as long as they're journalists you can trust.
Her name is Harmony Cobell.
And she works at Lumen?
Yeah, she's my boss.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit, what does she do with the baby? She better not fucking hurt that baby.
I can get you any perk you want, Dylan. Hey, there's stuff you don't even know about. There's paintball.
I'm very concerned about the fact that Milchick has a fucking knife.
Come on, man! I want to remember my fucking kid being born! You have 2 others. I can tell you about them.
Just stick to the talking points. Use the line about how you see your innie as your sister. They'll love that. Got it.
Wow.
It's gonna be great.
What are you planning on doing, Helly? All right, so you have a family out here. He's talking to somebody. Okay. Figured as much. I'm sorry, Irving.
Have all these rooms been checked?
Okay, thank goodness.
Devin, she's here! I found her! I found your child! I'm the one who found her!
Jesus Christ. I fucking hate that guy. I hate that motherfucking dude. He wants to make sure that he gets credit. Yes. Just long enough for him to see who Gemma is. Come on.
I'm here tonight to tell you that we are on the verge of a revolution.
Verge of a revolution.
You'll be long gone. But we will keep them alive. In pain.
God damn it. That's a really nice shot. Irving, what's the plan here, bud? You can't go in. You can't. That's a good belt. That belt has held on.
I'm an innie. And everything they told you about Severance is a lie.
They're laughing at her. They think it's a fucking joke to start off her speech.
We're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there. She's alive!
Holy fuck balls. That was one hell of a finale right there. Holy shit. You guys had to wait for 3 years after this. I would have gone insane. At least some of the people in that conference will take to heart what just happened there as being genuine. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I wonder how much of the way they operate, that family, is believing their own bullshit. It's entirely possible that the Egans really do believe, or at least because I guess it started with him, Severance started with him. He believes that the innies are happy. But if he doesn't, that'll be really interesting too. Irving's just going to come to standing on Bert's porch, basically. Have no idea where that's going because we don't know anything about who Bert is on the outside, like why he joined the company. Because obviously some of these people decided to do what they did because they probably know what Lumen is up to and are on board with it. I don't know if Mark's sister will put 2 and 2 together about she's alive unless Mark is holding the photo. She's a smart cookie. Though, I don't know, she did marry Rickon. The way Milchick took down Dylan would make me very surprised if Dylan didn't get severely injured and or killed in that. The threat that Cobell made, I expect to be followed up on. I think that she's going to make her way back to the severed floor. Milchick might be in trouble now. We had a lot of things answered, more things answered than I expected, to be perfectly honest, for this finale. It appears that we now know roughly the shape of what Lumen is up to.
Sure, Jan.
They're just a cult. It's like Scientology, but even more disturbing. You got this family that has this vision of everyone in the world thinking the way they do, and they now have a technological means to basically force that upon everyone. I'm guessing the idea is to try to get people to willingly accept Severance for all sorts of other reasons. And then one of those protocols we saw, they will switch it on and everyone will just become permanently a new self that worships the Egan family and believes in their principles and lives the way they think people should live. I still don't understand what the deal is with the goats. I'm guessing season 2 might cover that. We still don't know what the encoding is for. I don't think that that's just busy work for testing purposes. They are actually doing something there. And I think that my thought might be onto something there where I was thinking maybe they're having them break codes because that actually probably would work. You have a distributed team, though I would think you would need way more than that to really be very effective at it, especially nowadays when we have quantum computing. And considering all the technology we've seen so far on the show, I'm assuming this is meant to take place actually in the near future. So quantum computing should definitely be something that exists. But human minds could probably actually compete with quantum computers, at least on a subconscious level, which might also explain why they have severed people doing it. Definitely need still more information about that. We still need more information about exactly what Irving is doing on the outside. It looks like he's actually investigating Lumen. At least that's my positive spin on it. I guess he could still end up being a fixer for them or something, but I'm thinking maybe he's just investigating Lumen and he sort of infiltrated the company, which would be a very interesting angle. And I wonder if what Milchick told Dylan was right, was true anyway, that he has more kids. We need more information, though, about Dylan, who he is on the outside. He seems to be really good with knots. That's usually muscle memory. So I'm curious, what does Dylan do? I wish I had listened to people earlier about the show because, I think the first time someone asked me if I would react to this was almost 2 years ago. And I didn't know it was sci-fi. I just thought it literally was just an office drama. so I was very confused for a long time why anyone wanted me to react to this, considering the stuff that I usually react to, right? But damn, this is such a good show. Can't wait to see how they continue this. Let me know what you guys thought of this season, what you thought of this episode in particular in the comments. Talk about your speculation. Do not talk about stuff that actually has happened. If you want to talk about stuff that has happened, you are free to just use, spoiler warning, or, say spoiler past season 2, episode 3, or whatever, you know what I mean? And then 5 or 6 lines of empty space, and then, talk about whatever you want to talk about, so that other people who haven't gotten as far as you don't end up getting spoiled. And yeah, pop in on Discord, talk about it there. Pop in on Patreon if you're so inclined. When the edits drop, they drop 4 episodes early for my tier 4 patrons, then 3 episodes early to blah, blah, blah for each successive tier down. As always, do your best to stay safe and be well, and I will see you for the next one. Well, bye-bye.
Kind and empathetic revolution that puts the human being.
Is it secret? Is it safe?